All right, friends. Hey there. How are ya? Glad to see ya. It's been a minute, but I've got makeup to play with, so let's do a full face of a little mixy mix of Target, a little mix of Ulta, and see what we can get into, shall we? Alright, so I'm just going to quickly cleanse my skin with a little bit of micellar cleansing water. Don't mind the background. I try to have it nice, but I'm like multitasking to the extreme. I have my third load of laundry going. Just did a TikTok live over on my other account, my Bible study account, which is Women in the Word. Women in the letter in the Word. And now we're filming this video before I go sit down and watch the newest episode of Sister Wives and fold all that said laundry. So let me show you what I got. By now, the TikTok should be up of me doing my little haul. I've got the Bubble Colossal Mascara. We've got the Sunshine Under Eye Brightener from Milk. I think basically everything except foundation. We've got powder from Morphe. We've got Popsicle Lip from Fenty. We've got a blush from Milk. We've got eyebrow from L'Oreal. We've got highlighter from Morphe. We've got, that's the concealer. We've got eyeshadow palette from Huda and a bronzer from Merit or Minted, but I think it's too dark, so I'm not going to be able to use it. I thought I got the lightest shade, and then when I looked it up online, I actually had the medium shade. So, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to use this. I need to find someone to gift it to. It was only $5. In comparison, shall we, for science, this is the shade of a typical bronzer for me. I thought one of these smelled. So I'm going to have to find someone to gift that to because I don't think that is my path in life, which I did already swatch it. It is really pretty and creamy. They did have a lighter shade. It was called Beach Bum, but I got the shade Vacay. So I'm going to set that up here. Maybe my cousin can use it because she's beautifully tan where I am a pasty princess. All right. I don't think this is going to work. I don't have the head for these. They constantly just slide off. So we'll go back to the tried and true bubble headband. I need to figure out something to do with my actual hair. That's probably where I lack. Where I can whip out a makeup look in 7.7 seconds. Hold on. I really did just charge that. Anywho, what was I saying? Hair. I can't do hair. I wish I could. Cannot. Can't do it. Hair is not my strong suit. Bioma Milky Hydrating Milky Toner. Love. All right, I guess we'll go ahead and jump into the eyeshadow. Let me get my primer here. This is the Pigment Base by Profusion. The eyeshadow palette, the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette. This was $15. I feel like that's expensive. It says compared to $25. I wonder how much this was retail value. Maybe I'll look it up. This screams fall. This really is not speaking to me for spring and summer, but baby come fall. Look at that mustard yellow and that pumpkin-y orange and that beautiful dark brown. Like this is fall to her fullest glory. But we're still going to play with it today. Oh, all my brushes are up there. I really got to figure out a different setup for this light because I have it clipped on my brush holder. That's not going to keep working because I need my brushes. Can I clip it to a lotion?
1 million zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
Where were we 700 years ago? Oh yeah, eyeshadow. Don't be surprised, we're probably going to do a halo eye. I am going to start with this middle shade. Oh, that brush has a lot of pink on it. I probably should wash my brushes. See, there's a lot of things that I should be doing. But here we are. Are you close enough? All right, let's pop some of this on. Just gonna take it all over the lid. Then I wanna take some of this mustard shade, start that on the inner part of my crease and kind of blow that out to the outer part. Then I wanna go into this shade and just start that on the outer, kind of mix it into the middle. Then I don't wanna take this brush again because it has product on it. I'm going to take this fluffier brush with a little bit of that first shade and just kind of brush over top of both of those. My gosh, is that not screaming fall? I'm going to take this brush. I don't know really what it's called. It's the MI Makeup Institute S208. I'm going to dip in some of that super dark brown and really take the edge of the brush and pack that onto this outer V. Okay, that looks like a lot, and I agree. Go back in with that fluffy blending brush, fluff it towards the inside and a little bit up like this. Then you just kind of play with it. Pack a little more, blend, fluff a little more. Okay, then you can take a makeup wipe and make it nice and sharp. I'm just kidding. I don't have any beef with Michaela. I just like copying people's accents. Nice and sharp. I'm gonna take just a little bit of this orange, kind of blend right here and over. Flip the brush, take a little bit of the yellow. It's just a lot of finessing, like if you want to play with eyeshadow. It's a lot of back and forth, back and forth. Then I'm going to take my glitter glue from NYX, and I'm going to apply that with a flat shader brush because I want more of a precise application than what I would generally do if I just brush it on with my finger. So I'm going to place it all over the lid and then up and around. And then I think I'm going to go in to this orangey copper shade up here because this is more like brown, a true gold, champagne gold, and then this is like the copper gold with a little bit of orange in it. I'm going to use the same brush with the glitter glue and just pack that on. You don't want to swipe. Once you use a glitter glue, you want to tap and pack. Then I'm going to take the brush we used with the dark brown, and instead of going into the brown, I'm going to go into this color right here, and I'm going to use that to kind of fluff between the brown and the glitter that we just laid down. See what I mean? That's fall. That is just screaming, get me a sweater and a cup of hot chocolate. Like, that is just so fall. I think I wiped too high again. I always do that. I think I need to go out further this way, and I always swipe it up too high, but that's okay. So let me put on a little bit of liner, a lash, and I'm gonna go ahead and recreate this eye too, and then I'll show you the finished look in just a second. So I did end up putting a lash on because this eye look needed it. Also, I have put a liner on. This is the Profusion Everlasting Waterproof Liquid Liner in brown, or I don't know if it's brown. It is the color brown, but I don't know like the legit name. But once I did that, I thought, oh yeah, I was supposed to show them this mascara. So I'm still going to use it, but I realize you're not getting like the authentic full, you know, deal here. This is the new Maybelline Colossal Bubble Mascara. I have mine and I think Blackest Black or something like that. So I'm going to pop a little bit of this on to try to merge my lashes with these falsies. There we go. What are these lashes? From TJ Maxx, so that works. The Kalal 3D lashes. I don't know what the Kalal and Sassy. They feel sassy, all right. I haven't wore a false lash in forever. So I'll definitely be trying this mascara, probably in a short. Ooh, I got it in my eyeball. All right, so there is the eye look. I think some of the liner came up on the edge. That's good enough. I'm not the best at a wing liner. I know it. I admit it. But this eyeshadow is gorgeous. It's just not fall. I mean, it's just not springtime makeup, I guess. But really, wear what you want when you want, because this orange, this gold and copper with my blue eyes, baby, I love orange eyeshadow with blue eyes. So there's that. All right, I'm actually like filming another video in this video, so when I come back, I'll probably have my base makeup done, and then we'll do the foundation. Or no, I'm sorry, we'll play with the concealer. But I am gonna have my foundation on when I come back, so I'll see you in just a second. Okay, guys, I just did the legit underpainting technique from Ask Ellen Beauty. It looks great. Go check out that video. So let's do a little bit of concealer. This is the Milk Makeup Sunshine Under Eye Tint and Brightener. I found this at TJ Maxx, and it actually was not used, which is a miracle. So I'm just going to put the littlest bit. Now, what I don't like is that it's almost my skin tone rather than a brightener. Like the one that I actually use that I think I mentioned in my TikTok was the one from Revolution. Here's the shade of the Milk one. Here's the shade of what I've been using from Revolution Beauty. Okay, see that? So it's darker and it's more yellow. So I'm a little bummed about that, but let me get my concealer brush and let's tap that in. Yeah, it actually almost darkened my under eye. Let me take a little bit of that Revolution, pop it right in the inner corner. Try to brighten that up just ever so slightly. Everything's going so well right now. I like it, but it's not It's still too dark. And that is the lightest shade. I did check online. But I do like it. But I honestly think, though, that this Revolution is a dupe. And I like the shade range better. I'll probably do a dedicated video on dupes coming up. So there's the concealer. Let's see. What else? Everything is so thrown all over the place. Okay. I think I need to set with some powder. Or let's go ahead and do the lips while this dries a little bit more. Wipe off my lip balm. I was using the Ordinary Squalane Amino Acids lip balm. This is the Fenty Beauty. I don't know why. I think I threw the box away. Poutsicle Hydrating Lip Stain in Zesty Bestie. I like the packaging. So it is this beautiful orange color. Oh, it's going to go good with the eye look. Huh. All right, let me be careful with this. Because I swatched this on my hand and it lasted all day. Does anybody know how to heal? Wow. Does anybody know how to heal a crack in your lip? I've had this crack in my lip forever. It refuses to heal. So we're going to let that sit, let that stain up, and then we'll blot it and see what we're left with. So now let me go ahead and powder. I don't feel like this is going to be a powder to set. Like I said, I feel like this is a finishing powder. This one from Morphe. Flattering light, soft blur, sweeps on to finish your look with natural radiance. Okay, so let me set with my go-to, my about face. All right, oh, I should have done the blush. Oh well, we're still going to do it. This is the Milk Makeup Bionic Blush. This is in the shade Teleport. I think I'm going to use my little e.l.f. putty brush. Put just a little bit on the back of my hand. Oh, is anything happening? Hello? Okay, so that doesn't go as far as I thought. If I warm it up a little bit. Oh, that's pretty. I definitely should have done this before the powder. I just totally forgot that I had a cream blush. Yeah, definitely warming it up with your finger though. Tapping it on is working way better than trying to use the brush. You're going to want to put that on prior to powder. So we can't really chalk that one up to the blush. It's a beautiful shade. I think it would work perfectly fine if I had put it on before the powder. I just totally forgot. But it is pretty. Love the shade. We'll be using that, especially with this lip. I feel like that's a combo made in heaven there. Highlighter. Where is the highlighter? Morphe Overreaction Holographic Liquid Highlighter in Calmed Down. Oh, that did lean more gold than I was thinking it would. At first, I thought it was going to be too gold. Then I thought it was going to be, oh, that's the trash. Then I thought it was going to be way too icy. But I think it actually is working out quite nicely. Actually less holographic than I thought, but I do like it because when you look straight on, it's not too much, but it's got a little bit of, yeah, that's pretty. I don't think I would have bought that like from the store, but for $5, I do like it. So that's pretty good too. Brow. This is what I really wanted to try and I'm a little bit nervous about. The L'Oreal Faux Brow 2-Day Brow Tint Pen. So it's got this double brush tip. And like I said, I feel like that's the Eye of Sauron. Said that in my TikTok. Let's brush my brows real quick. Because like I said, I'm a little nervous. Brush these brows, baby. Okay, so it's not a plasticky pen. It's really bendy and flexible. So let's see. Let me get close. I did get mine in the shade Blonde. Okay, I like that for the front of my brow. I don't think I would use it through the entire brow. But right in the front where I'm a little sparse, I do like that. Yeah, right there in the front. I like that. Now let me fill in the rest. This is my e.l.f. brow pencil in Auburn, which of course the rest of it's blonde. But I actually forgot I had this pen in Auburn. It's a little intense right there. There we go. Woo, those are some intense brows, friends. Let me gel them down. All right, just a little bit of the NYX, the brow gel, the brow glue in clear. Those are some business brows. Okay, let me do a little bronzer. Let's do the NYX Buttermelt bronzer. What is on that? I don't even know. Oh, that smells good. I think I'm going to put just a little bit of powder blush over my cheeks. I'm going to use the Morphe Cheek Kiss Trio, Cheek Thrills Trio, Morphe Cheek Thrills Multi-Finish Face Trio in Beach Bonfire. And I'm going to use just a little bit of the powder. Then let's try out the Morphe Cloud Light Soft Veil Glow. This. Like I was saying in my TikTok, this looks like a dupe of what used to be the powder from Wet n Wild, the Cabana bronzer. But Kelly Strack always used it as like a finishing powder. That's what this is reminding me of. So what kind of brush would probably one of these maybe, which it's got powder blush on one side. Let me see. Let's try this. What used to be a bronzer brush. Like, I don't know. Let's just do it. Let's just get it on and see if we see anything. I think that'd be pretty for spring. Like, it gives it just a little finesse. So let me finish my eyes, wipe this off, and we'll get a little final look-see here. I wish my background was aesthetic. It's just not. I'm in my bedroom. It's real life. But I did try to like jazz up the finished look a little bit. Here are all the products from TJ Maxx and Ulta. I did put the mascara on my lower lash. Let me clean that up just a smidgen here. I did also wear it to church Sunday, and I really did like it. So even though you didn't get to see it here, my first impression was I liked it. I will definitely try it on camera, probably, like I said, in a short or something, so that you get an actual, this is how it looked on me. Love the eyeshadow palette. Holy cannoli. Would I have bought it regular price? No. I think I could have pulled this look off with my ColourPop palette, especially the Heavy Metals one. But goodness, this coppery gold with my blue eyes. I really like the popsicle thing, but it's a little too orange right now to be going with the eye look. I really like the Milk Makeup blush. Definitely I should have put it on prior to the powder. The Morphe powder I still need to work with a little bit more. I'm not quite sure as to what its purpose was. Does this headband look like it's wrong? It's fine. It's whatever. Mackenzie, just finish. What else did we do? The Milk Makeup concealer, I liked it, but it's too dark for me, even though it's the lightest shade. The highlighter is still highlighting. Not as holographic as I thought for it stating that it was holographic, but still pretty. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? My makeup is super pretty. If you wanted to see the complexion piece, go check that out in the other video. That is the underpainting Ask Ellen style video. I'll link it at the end, so you can go check that out if you want to see how the face kind of came together. But anyways, that was fun. Oh, the eyebrow. I love the eyebrow. The L'Oreal thing, especially for the front of my brow, where my brows are very, like I said, very sparse. Really, really, really like that for that part of my brow. So I think that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.